Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, James Sweeney. Guess what? We're here with another episode of Bros Break It Down. Sitting to my right, as always, none other than His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. What's up, man?
Life is good.
We can hear you.
Thank God.
You know, the biggest complaint we had about our first ever podcast was that nobody could hear the Dalai Lama at all. And that includes family members and friends. Had no idea what he was saying.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, dude.
And sitting to his right, telling the Dalai Lama to go fuck himself. None other than Steve-O. What up, bro?
Snapping necks and cashing checks. Wu-Tang!
You are so peaking on that microphone. By the way, before we get started, I got to give a shout out to that shirt. I really like that shirt.
Get clutterbucked.
Get clutterbucked.
Woo!
Beautiful.
Yeah, dude.
All right, guys, we're going to start with the first ever topic for this episode. Well, first topic for this episode. I didn't want to share it with you guys until now. Does it have to do with the coronavirus? Yes.
Oh, God.
But you know what's really, really interesting about this? It happened all today.
Oh, okay.
So
So
here's-
very topical.
so
We're
here's-
like hot off the presses.
Yeah, so here's the recap.
Okay.
First, we had the city of San Francisco announce last month that they have a state of emergency due to the coronavirus.
A state of emergency with the number of people taking a shit in the street. Ew, did you see that guy eating his own shit?
Oh, hold that thought. Number two, we had the first ever state announce a state of emergency, which was Washington State. That was, the state announced a state of emergency.
Oh, for coronavirus. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
for
pretty
coronavirus.
Sure every state's done.
Now,
Okay, I got
we
you.
have a state of emergency in San Francisco. Nobody died. A state of emergency in Washington State. Yes, people have died. And today is the breaking news. It's official. Gavin Newsom of the state of California has officially said California is in a state of emergency for the coronavirus. One person officially died today for the state of California, and they're having a state of emergency. It's panic time, boys and girls, because no matter what happens in the state of California, all it takes is one death from coronavirus, and we have a state of emergency.
Wait, who said this?
Gavin Newsom. That's their
As a governor.
the governor.
I was like, I have no idea who
Oh,
that
I'm sorry,
was.
yeah,
I didn't know. The last governor of California I knew was Arnold.
Don't worry,
Arnold and Jerry Brown.
He's
Gavin
a piece
Newsom.
of shit. Don't worry about it.
Obviously. It's
So-
California.
Yeah.
They're-
So what are your thoughts on California finally taking this moment, one death in coronavirus, to declare a state of emergency?
All right, there's a state of emergency. What can and they cannot do? Actually, I don't know.
Well, they
don't
get
know.
federal funding then.
Well, that's true. So
But there's got to be some restrictions, though.
Well, yeah, no sanctuary cities.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
well, that's where it gets interesting, because I had to look up what a state of emergency was in terms of declaration by a state, and I couldn't
They're
figure it
asking
out.
the government for help,
Yeah,
right?
because usually you're freaking out, going, no, emergency. But what it really is, it's the emergency proclamation helps the state further prepare our communities and our healthcare system in the event that coronavirus spreads more broadly. That means that consumers will be protected against price gouging. Healthcare workers can come from out of state to assist at healthcare facilities and give healthcare facilities the flexibility to plan and adapt to accommodate incoming patients. And they also, at the same time, will get federal funding, but that's in the air.
You know what it is? I was wondering if Trump can say, go fuck your state of emergency.
Well, again, it's in the air.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Fuck
Because
your
it's-
pity.
But it's not. It's not going for like, what you call it? It's not going to like, what's the word for it? Like funding random cities for just random bullshit.
Well,
It's
it's
like a health emergency.
Well, it's not going to happen because even just today, what is it? The Senate.
Yeah.
The Senate approved the emergency funding for $83 billion.
Yeah, you have
fine.
to for
Yeah,
a
yeah.
public health crisis.
So,
So they got to cut a bit. They got to cut a
yeah,
bit.
they are gonna get a cut of it. 'Cause
So-
you have out-of-state people going in.
You
Yeah.
said one person has confirmed died.
Yeah.
But how many people are confirmed
Infected.
ill, and how many do they think are in quarantine
for
in
this-
that state?
In quarantine?
Because that could be the
Yeah.
question. It's like, let's say they have 100 people that are confirmed ill, and then 300 that are additional that are in quarantine. Then because they don't know how it's spread, yeah, that could be grounds to ask for emergency management to help out.
Well, according to California State, they have 53 confirmed cases,
Okay.
9,400 being monitored.
Okay,
And-
that's a pretty low number, but yeah,
And there are 14 labs across the 49 Californian counties, and they only have just under 6,000 kits. So there's a lot of people out there.
all right. So yeah, that's kind of fucked.
Well, see,
The problem with California is they have so many fucking poor people that if one of them get infected, that'll fuck over the whole state.
Exactly.
well, the real killer for me is California. We have one person die of coronavirus, right? And all of a sudden, what about the return of the Black Plague, which happened in Los Angeles?
Yep, that's happening.
We got the Black Plague coming back.
Wait, that happens too?
Yeah, we have
What?
we have typhoid fever. And
Well, that's you guys
and
fucking Asians, dude.
No,
You
that's
know,
that,
typhoid
that's the
fever.
homeless in 10 cities in Skid Row. That's where it all
Oh,
started.
yeah. Well, that's not
'Cause-
where it started.
No, that's where it came back from. That's
Oh, I
where
was
the
like,
plague came
excuse-
back
Yeah,
from.
well, they
Because
probably had
it's not transmitted human to human. It's usually
We don't
animal
invent
to human.
viruses.
typhoon fever.
It
No,
just happens.
typhoid.
Typhoid. Oh, my bad.
Oh God, so racist.
So racist.
It is racist.
I love Asians, clearly.
So my biggest question is this:
Yeah.
San Francisco has a lot of issues,
Yeah, it does.
and they
Shit.
can't declare.
Too many. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
That doesn't have anything to do with
That
it.
has nothing to do with it.
No,
there's
I don't
no
give a shit about
there's,
that.
There's no. So, in the state of California, San Francisco in particular, they have a massive homeless issue.
Yeah.
They have a
the one
massive.
issue right
They
there.
have a massive drug issue.
Yeah.
A lot of people have died on drugs while being homeless.
Yeah.
They have a big violence issue.
So
They have a big theft and robbery issue.
between needles and feces on the street. Yeah, that would fuck up everything.
So how come we haven't had a state of emergency for that, but you can declare it with one death in California?
because the people might get killed from it.
Well, people might
Because we don't know how the disease or the illness, the virus is transmitted to an extent. We think we do, and we don't have a cure for it. That's part of the problem.
Oh, touche. Well,
And it's
said.
like homeless-
So educated.
Yeah, like homelessness, I mean, it's more of a mental health issue, and until the country wants to say that we have a mental health problem in this
How
country,
dare you.
to help homeless people, because you've seen the people in the fucking subway screaming and yelling and throwing shit. Those people are clearly not mentally stable.
Did you see in the 7 train in New York yesterday? The MTA actually shared the video. I'll put the
No.
video up now. There was an angry, frustrated black dude who had a bag filled with like disinfectants,
Yeah.
and there was a random Asian guy on the 7 train. He's like, "Get away from me!" And he started spraying him randomly.
That's funny.
I'm dead serious.
I gotta see this.
The MTA took it and actually shared it. And he goes, "We want you to protect yourself. It's
Yeah.
okay to do this. It's okay to do that. What's not okay? Racism."
I mean,
Stop spraying the Asian guy with Lysol.
I mean,
That's what he did.
Fairness, though, more Asian. It's kind of.
That's what he did.
It kind of originated there, so like.
He was
I
spraying.
kind of understand why people look at Asian people with masks on and get a little creeped out. I totally understand that, but like,
That's a weird cultural thing. It's not even just like one
No,
Asian country. That's a bunch of
no,
Asian
it,
countries.
yeah, they just have
Yeah.
when they are sick. As I bumped the mic, when Asians tend the area of. It sound racist, but when Asians wear masks, it's usually because they don't feel well to help protect other people.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
like,
it's called courtesy.
oh, it's 100% courtesy. I'm like fucking.
We being nice, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Nice.
like fucking fat Ange in fucking Milwaukee who's sneezing and coughing on every Tom, Dick, and Harry at Walmart.
Yeah, man.
Well, here's the real question then.
Yeah.
And we'll end it on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with you, Steve. Nothing to do with me. It just has to do with the Dalai Lama.
What's up?
Dalai Lama, the Surgeon General has said stop buying masks. The Surgeon General has said wash your hands with soap for 20 seconds.
Yeah, sing happy birthday twice.
The Surgeon General said don't touch your face. Dalai Lama, you were the total opposite of that. And however, I don't think, well, you might be a walking coronavirus, but you don't seem to have it yet. How have you survived the coronavirus scare?
Smoke cigarettes.
And that's it?
Smoke cigarettes. Drink a lot of beer. It's pretty good disinfectant.
You know, you live in Flushing, or right outside Flushing, too. But
Don't drive in Flushing.
Flushing? Oh, really? Don't drive in Flushing. Yeah, no shit.
And look in the camera and just tell it to him.
Stay away from Flushing.
Steve-O, next topic. What we talking about, dude?
Ooh, I got a good one. I got a real good one. So you guys know how I love a good flat Earth conspiracy theory.
Yeah, you do.
I love it. Nothing gets me happier than hearing a flat earther go bananas about that shit. So, famous flat earther, his name was Mad Mike Hughes.
I like how you said was.
Right. A little precursor to what I'm getting at. So he was determined to prove the world was flat, and he said that he would build his own homemade rocket and shoot out into space or into the atmosphere to prove that the Earth was flat. Well, he tried to do that. I think it was like a week and a half ago, give or take. And what do you think happened to him? His rocket exploded exploded as he tried to land it, and he's dead.
Oh, the rocket exploded while he tried to land.
I believe it was when he tried to land. He crash landed because he didn't go very high. He went. I don't know. I didn't really read the story. I read the headline and started laughing because I've seen this guy.
How the hell did he drive the rocket?
He didn't. He just fucking lit a match and held on for dear life. Like in the Jackass movie when they went off the
fucking Wile E. Coyote shit.
That's what I had to say. It was like Wile E. Coyote with the Acme packs.
That's exactly what it was. He was literally like on a homemade rocket.
Trying to get some of that Roadrunner, but you can't?
Yeah. But he ate shit and he's dead.
Wow.
Needless to say, we don't know how, whether he thought the earth was officially round or not. Because I don't think he got that high.
That's insane. So he was like the Rocketeer, but he never landed.
He strapped himself to a rocket, essentially.
So how far? So he didn't go that straight up because he would have like exploded in the air. Period. It's the atmosphere.
No, I don't think he got high.
How many floors?
How many floors? How many feet? Hold on, let me look.
Well, Dalai Lama, he had 2 feet. Unfortunately, they exploded along with the rocket. Wow.
Big jizz.
That is so bad.
Oh yeah, he's dead as shit, dude.
But you know what it is? Good.
Let me see what it's
good for him for trying. Good for us for not existing anymore, maybe.
Well, I always go back to the classic Bill Hicks joke of like, remember he said two teenagers played Black Sabbath on their record player, and because they played it backwards, they heard the devil tell them to go kill themselves.
Oh yeah.
So they killed themselves.
Good boy.
And exactly. and what did Bill Hicks say? He goes, well, 2 less future gas station attendants.
Oh shit!
You know what it is? It's called Darwinism.
Darwinism. Yeah, it's survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
And this guy put a rocket to himself, lit a match, and he died because he thought the Earth was flat, and he could prove it by what? Going up in the air and seeing it.
Yeah. So he died at the age of 64.
Oh, goodness.
In California.
Yeah, he lived his life.
After crash landing a rocket that he was piloting and built. During the launch, the rocket's parachute, which was designed for landing, apparently deployed early and detached from the craft. A witness at the launch, journalist. Wow, I can't read. Justin Chapman said that the rocket appeared to have rubbed against the launch apparatus, perhaps tearing the parachute.
Nice.
The event was being filmed for the Science Channel's TV series Homemade Astronauts, in which he was the star of.
Well, we all know there's nothing says success like homemade astronaut.
Well, apparently...
Homemade astronaut.
I mean, Elon Musk was a kind of...
Yeah, but he himself, did he go into space?
No.
There you go. There's your answer.
He's smart enough to just let the rocket go.
Yeah.
Try a couple of times,
Unmanned.
He let him blow up. Dude, fisheye lenses, So here's the thing. A PR representative for the family stated that we used Flat Earth as a PR stunt. Flat Earth theory allowed us to get much publicity that we decided to keep it going. I know he didn't believe that the Earth was flat and it was a shtick.
Wow.
And so it was from Daryl Schuster. I'm probably butchering his name.
So are they saying that
that's a lot of commitment for believing something?
Are you saying that the old man just did it because he wanted fucking TV time?
Apparently so.
Well, sucks for him.
Yeah, fuck him, he's dead. He gives a shit. And guess what? The Earth is not flat.
Amen. You know what? We'll ask that question. All 3 of us at the same time. Do any of you think the Earth is flat? 1, 2, 3?
No.
So here's an interesting topic. How many of you guys like hip-hop music?
Oh, I'd say I dabble in the urban music.
How much do you like old school hip-hop music?
I like that.
I know. Dalai Lama and I are the same on that. And the year was 1989.
Oh, the year I was born.
The number, Another Summer, Sound of the Funky Drummer. And in 2020, we have seen the end of Public Enemy.
Oh, I did know about this.
Yes, Public Enemy, Chuck D, and Flavor Flav are no longer together. And the reason why is pretty interesting. Because it's all about don't believe the hype and stand up for what you believe in. But something's very interesting that happened. I got to take. You know what, Dalai Lama? You know nothing about this, obviously, because you're looking at me lost. And I know you love Flavor Flav and Public Enemy. We used to listen to. We used to Public Enema.
Public Enema.
We used to listen to
Public Enema.
We used to listen to that stuff.
I mean, I like that album by Blink 182 a lot.
By Blink 182.
Public Enema is a great album.
So what happened was Chuck D is a big Bernie Sanders supporter. And Chuck D, the leader of Public Enemy, decided that, yes, he will indeed sign up Public Enemy to perform in Detroit or something. I think it was Detroit, but some festival sponsoring Bernie Sanders. Now, Flavor Flav goes, nah, boy, where's my money at? Flavor Flav, we're doing it for free. Nah, man, I get paid. Now, Flavor Flav is known for one thing. He wants to get paid.
That's
everybody knows
not
that.
the first thing I think of when I think of Flavor Flav.
No, in terms of business wise,
I think of Bridget Nielsen.
You can say, that's true. You can say whatever you want about Flavor Flav. There's one thing that's known.
Yeah, boy.
He'll do anything as long as he gets paid.
I was gonna say
so what happened? What happened was, like, remember when he used to do the roast back in the Flavor Flav roast?
That roast was awesome.
Even Cat Williams
they
of all people.
called him a crunchily, crackety, crappily N-word.
Yeah. So Cat Williams said, damn, man, I'm getting angry. Like, look at all these white people, like throwing the word monkey at him and calling him the N-word. And then he's like, I go right up to Flavor Flav. I'm like, yo, man, look at these white people disrespecting you. And he goes, nah, man, calm down, Cat. You know why? Because I'm getting paid, boy. And that's all he cared about. He's making that money.
Yeah.
Flavor Flav goes, nah, man, if I'm not getting paid, I'm not doing it. And then Chuck D goes, nah, man, you had all these drug problems in the past. All you care about is the money. When we had these other political things and these other rallies, you were instead at bikini contests judging them. You care about the money. You don't care about the social justice and about all that. So Flavor Flav responds, nah, fuck you. It ain't about even Bernie Sanders, because I might not be on Bernie Sanders' side, but I respect him. I respect the man, but I'm not doing anything unless I'm getting paid. And Chuck D says, well, what's the matter with you? We're supposed to be social justice warriors. And, of course, Flavor Flav goes, man, in order for me to talk to you, I got to reach out to your PR people. How much do you pay them all the time?
Damn.
Boom.
Suck on that one.
So now Public Enemy has officially broken up. And Flavor
it.
Flav also said it best. He goes, were you really fighting the cause when you were charging people a shitload of money to go perform with Rage Against the Machine? And remember that Public Enemy and Rage Against the Machine, without Flavor Flav, were charging money because they were supporting who? They were supporting Obama. They were supporting Obama.
Shit. Fuck Rage Against the Machine.
They were supporting Obama, but if you're raging against the machine, how are you promoting the machine?
Go see Rage Against the Machine on their current tour with Run the Jewels for $250 for the worst seat at the Verizon Wireless Center in Washington, D.C. Fuck Rage Against the Machine. What a bunch of scumbags.
So
fuck Public Enemy, too. Your music hasn't been good since 1993 when you dealt with Anthrax. Go fuck yourself. You guys all
No. You're wrong. 1994.
I clearly have the year wrong. I was 4 years old.
1994.
But you get my point. Fuck them, dude.
They were.
Fuck Flavor Flav. Fuck Chuck D. They were all terrible. Who wants to go see those old hacks right now? Would you go see them? No.
Public Enemy was there, and I would. I wouldn't pay for it, but I would.
This fucking Bernie supporter over here. Once again, I'm asking you for your free support. Fuck you, you old bag.
But then free support,
and
then what was it? Flavor Flav's, I'm not doing it for free. And he even said, how dare you sign me up without even asking me?
Yeah, well,
so
expect.
What are your thoughts on this, Dalai Lama?
Flavor Flav is right.
He's 100% right.
What do you think he's right?
He's right is, why would you sign him up for not even asking him? So zero permission. They're a crew. Everybody's got to get together. And I actually like the consistency. Make fucking money. What's wrong with that?
I was going to say, what's wrong with that?
He's an entertainer. You're going to make fucking money. Why would you work and not make money? Unless it's something that makes you, betters yourself, right?
Yeah. Well, what are you going to
Flav doesn't believe in none of this bullshit, so fuck it. Why would he keep going for this shit?
Amen.
So why?
What's up, Steve?
Because Flavor Flav is not a communist like the other fucks. That's why everybody gets everything for free. Everybody will do everything for free because what's yours is mine and mine is yours. That's fucking communism. And people that tell me that Bernie Sanders, oh, he's just a democratic socialist. No, he's a fucking communist. He's a communist sympathizer, and it's a slippery slope. As soon as you open that Pandora's box, show me one example through history where it hasn't ended in fiery, disastrous revolution.
I'm not going to argue.
Shout out to Flavor Flav because you're 100% right. You're a rapper. Well, we'll call him a rapper. Well, whatever the
He's a
hell
hype
he
man.
is.
He's consistent.
He's a hype man, but he's consistently consistent. He'll make an appearance, but you got to pay the man. And if I was in his shoes, I'm the same way.
Let the guy make his money. He wanted to get paid. And who are you to sign the dotted line without asking him? Flavor Flav. Public Enemy is not Chuck D. Flavor Flav and Chuck D are Public Enemy. Without them two, it's boring. It's like watching Chuck D just talk pro-black poetry the whole time.
Yeah, it's like Hall & Oates.
You need the balance. Yeah. You need the balance.
That's the black version of Hall & Oates.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but that's kind of true. But no, that's not true.
No, I'm saying in terms of the idea, it's two dudes. You need one. You need both to do the songs the right way. You need both to make the music the right way. It's not as good when it's one without the other.
It's like peanut butter jelly. It's like soap and water. I got you.
Yeah, that's essentially not. I would say Hall & Oates are better personally. But the point is, it's very similar. You could make that contrast.
The only reason why you think Hall & Oates is better is not because of their skin color. I know why. It's because they sang the song Man-Eater.
Ooh, it's a good song, though. Yo, what? Hall & Oates shits on Public Enemy, except I love when Anthrax and Public Enemy went together. That was awesome.
No, I agree. Public Enemy and Anthrax were great. But for me, 1989, Do the Right Thing, Welcome to Terror Dome. That's some untouchable shit.
I mean, it's good.
So what's
good?
So Dalai Lama, what's your favorite Public Enemy album or song?
I don't say shit.
Exactly. Yeah. I like it. It's good.
Gentlemen, we were just talking about politics during this quick break. So guess what this story is going to be about?
Politics.
Pandas?
It's going to be about politics. Did you guys hear the news today?
No, I was too busy fucking working.
All right, so this is great. We just had Super Tuesday. It's not Super Thursday, as Joe Biden said. It's Super Tuesday.
Oh, you remember what day of the week it was?
Yeah,
he fucked up.
And
he still won.
He still won. So here's the big news today. I'm not sure if you guys heard it or not. Elizabeth Warren's gone.
Oh, yeah, I heard Pocahontas got fucking shot
gone.
out of a cannon.
She's gone.
Oh, so today she's gone.
She's gone.
Oh, yeah, she dropped out today.
She dropped out today.
Oh, so I owe you $50 then.
No, I don't owe you anything.
No, I owe you $50.
Oh yeah, you owe me $50.
I'm pretty sure there's a bet where I owe you like $5 or $10.
No,
he owes you $5.
No. Steve owes me $5 already, and he might owe me another $5.
Well, you hate to see it.
Yeah.
Why? What's the other bet?
The bets all around. Well, we'll talk about that later.
Oh, it's gonna be like shots at Virginia Tech.
Oh, bang that all around.
Yeah.
So
you can throw that at any school shooting. It's pretty legit.
If you guys didn't know,
Very
Elizabeth
topical.
Warren, after a poor performance where she didn't even win her own state, has finally decided to, in quotes, suspend her campaign this early afternoon. How do you feel about it, Dalai Lama?
You know what? I feel good.
What do you feel good?
You know, giving you $45.
Well, I'm glad you're giving me $45. I'm happy she's out because she was as fake can get. But that's my own opinion. I'll say that for later. Dalai Lama, what do you think? What did you think of candidate Elizabeth Warren?
Lies.
What do you think about lies? What was she lying about?
She lies about every fucking thing. She comes out of her fucking mouth.
How dare you say that? You're sexist.
No, she's a person and she just lies. She lies. She fucking lies. She's a piece of shit. Lying.
Man.
Lies.
You know, she a lot of people will disagree with you on that. Supposedly she was...
All right. What are you going to disagree with? Everything literally comes out of her mouth. The majority of it,
There was
3/4 of it is fucking lies.
Trending in the United States today was hashtag Thank You Warren for standing up for women and the right cause and standing up against
cause?
Bloomberg and
What cause?
toxic masculinity.
She's not even a woman of color because she lied about that.
Wait, but all right. Can I mean, do we? Does this country consider Native Americans women of color? Like, this is an honest question. I don't know if that's...
Yeah.
As long as it's not white, it's a color. Even though white is a color, that's a whole other topic.
Well,
So,
no,
yeah.
it's more of a shade, and so is black, not brown.
Well, black's a color and white's a color. I think everything's a color.
No, it's a
But
shade. White and black are not colors. No, like the actual like white and black are not colors.
I
They're
don't know
shades.
about that, really. Mm-hmm. How do you
Oh
know?
yeah,
Because
he's actually right.
All colors mixed together form a dark brown.
Form a dark brown.
I'm talking like in
Yeah,
the
well-
color palette. I'm not talking like skin
really?
tones.
I was gonna say that means everybody's from Africa.
You know, if you mix
Oh,
yellow,
like you'd be correct.
you know, if you mix yellow and green, you make yellow and blue. You make green.
Talking to the mic.
Yeah, I know my primary colors. You know if you mix
RGB,
red,
motherfucker.
yeah, you know if you mix red and blue, it makes purple.
Damn right.
That's purple. Purple.
So why don't we have purple people, David?
Because we don't have blue and red people. Oh, actually, we do have red people.
We have red people.
We do
have
the Washington Redskins.
Yes.
Redskins, yeah, man.
We do have blue people too. The Smurfs.
Yeah, we do have this one.
There was a group. I think there was like a Native American tribe in Kentucky or some shit that was like had a weird blue skin tone to them.
Oh wow.
They were called like the Blue People of Kentucky.
Well, I know
Were
there's
they
there's
genetically
actually
blue, or were they just blue?
No, their skin. If I remember, I mean, this is going back. I had like a teacher in like the middle of nowhere that she said that. It was
Were
like a
they
history
tattooed?
teacher.
Were they tattooed all over their body?
No, it was
Blue.
like they had like a weird. It may have been because of what they were eating in their diet or
yeah.
some shit.
Okay, that
there
makes
was a
sense.
guy in Oregon probably about 10 years ago.
Oh, the aluminum guy.
Yeah, the
I remember
aluminum
him on
guy.
Jenny
yeah.
Jones or one
Yeah,
of those.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yep,
fucking
I remember
that.
him.
No. Look,
That's how you know we grew up around the same
Yeah,
time.
he was
'cause we were
bluer
watching
than
that
shit, dude.
Yeah, because what did he eat?
Aluminum, like he was like iron, like over efficient.
Wasn't he eating nickels or something?
Yeah, that's it. It was nickels.
He was eating nickels. Yeah. He had a
Nickels.
weird nickel.
It was aluminum, but it was nickels.
Didn't he break like the Guinness Book of Records or something?
Oh, I just remember he was on TV a few
Yeah,
times.
he's fucking dead. That's what he broke.
He's
the record.
gotta be
Fuck
dead.
that guy. No, he's definitely dead. No, he's definitely dead. I
What do you
remember.
do to you? What do you do to
I
you?
remember seeing a story that he died.
You know what else is dead? Elizabeth Warren's campaign.
I was gonna say disco, but all right, all right. Oh yeah,
Well,
fuck
Yo,
that.
you guys have any-
Disco's still alive.
No, it's not.
More alive than
Disco
Elizabeth Warren is.
Stew.
It's
would
more- it's
disagree
more-
with you.
Disco is more alive than Elizabeth Warren.
I bet you $5. Yo, you get some fucking hipsters. They'll get some disco vibe. Yeah, I'll come back.
Oh, I fuck with
Dude.
disco, bro.
You guys
Disco's
know
not- Disco's
I
not so bad.
love Chromeo.
Oh, your boy Donnie the
Yeah,
Sex
I love,
Pistol, or whatever the fuck his name
I
is.
love Chromeo. I love Donnie Benet, and they use disco beats, and I think
Exactly.
they're great.
Yeah,
They're
I
great.
mean, hey, I fuck with some Earth, Wind, and Fire
So,
every now and again. Some PGs.
I'll go to you two, and you guys. Do you have any departing words for Elizabeth Warren's campaign? Steve-O, you first, man.
Yeah. Your campaign went the way of the Native Americans. You got slaughtered, bitch.
You know what, Dalai Lama, give your campaign quickly. Your quick comment to the campaign, and I'm going to show you guys something after this.
Hopefully, it's a scalped woman.
God damn.
God. Wow. No.
Well, her campaign lasts as long as Tatanka's career.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. So guys, I'm going to get off the microphone right now because I want to get your reactions to this, all right? So you guys don't know this. I was working my ass off all day today.
Yeah.
And I had this crazy moment of like creativity at like 11 o'clock.
Would you paint your dick red, you homo?
No, that'd be hilarious though. That would have saved me a lot more time. That would have been a lot quicker.
All right, can't wait to see this.
I made an awesome video that I believe will go viral, and we're going to share it on our sites on Bros Break It Down. Nobody's seen this. You guys haven't seen it, so I'm going to go over there and play it for you guys, and we're going to play the video very shortly for you.
So I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing about this. We just haven't been around to record. But on Saturday, February the 22nd, from the sold-out Scotiabank Arena in downtown Toronto, Ontario, on the nationally televised Hockey Night in Canada television program, the Toronto Maple Leafs hosted the Carolina Hurricanes in a spirited Saturday evening hockey game. Now, in the first period, their starting goaltender got hurt. In the second period, with around 8-9 minutes to go, their backup goalie got hurt. Now, anyone that follows hockey knows that teams carry two goalies that dress. Some teams have three, like the New York Rangers have three right now. The Islanders have had three a couple times. Well, when both of the starting goalies, the dressing goalies went down, The NHL has a rule in place called the E-Bug rule, or the emergency backup goaltender, which is a neutral person that is in the arena that usually practices with the team, knows how to skate, knows how to play the position, just in case anything happens. Well, such a case happened, and with 9 minutes left in the second period, they called on a local Zamboni driver for the Toronto Marlies, who play at the old Toronto Gardens, about, I don't know, I think in Canada it's like they use kilometers and bullshit. So it's about 2 miles away. I've seen the arena. It's, but they're AHL affiliate. They call on him because he was in the arena. He suits up against his hometown Toronto Maple Leafs, who he's been a fan of since he was a little kid.
Yeah.
Guy's 42 years old. Never seen the Leafs win a cup because fuck the Leafs, they won since 1967. Anyway, he suits up, comes in 29 minutes of play, including the entire third period. He allows 2 goals on 10 shots, making 8 saves, getting the Carolina Hurricanes a win in Toronto. He goes into the locker room as the last player off the ice because he's the first star of the night. The fans were going nuts for him because all his buddies were at the game. Because everyone that lives in Toronto has season tickets or knows someone. So he had like 20 people in the crowd that were all going nuts for him. He goes in the locker room, and you would have thought they won like the Stanley Cup. They're spraying him with beers. They're going nuts. His stick went to the Hall of Fame. He went on a huge media tour. It was awesome.
Well, here's the real question then. So where is he now?
So right now...
He's still driving a Zamboni?
Yeah. Is he still driving the Zamboni in Toronto?
So what he does... He was... the next day... the next 2 days, it was a huge media whirlwind tour. He went United States and Canada, up and down. The following Monday, he was the guest of honor for the Hurricanes. They do a warning siren at the beginning of the game, just like the Jets do for football. Needless to say, the Hurricanes got spanked that night, but
should have used them.
Yeah, for sure they should have used them. Yeah. But no, so he was seen that Tuesday when he flew back to Toronto. He was at practice with the Marlies and the Leafs because they do joint practices sometimes, just being in net. But the best part is, so his wife is a huge Toronto Maple Leafs fan, just like he is, and she's watching the game, and she knows that he's the E-Bug, the emergency backup goaltender. She tweets out in all caps when he comes in, "Fuck me." Wow. Like, oh my God. Like this 42-year-old father gets to live out his childhood dream playing against his hometown team on his hometown ice. And fucking wins. Allows 2 goals on 10 shots. Makes 8 saves.
Good or bad?
Good. Great.
No, it's good, but at the same time, what's he doing now? He's just
he's still. But he's gonna his jersey. I know his stick and I believe his jersey from the Hurricanes are going in the Hall of Fame.
I care about the money. Is he going to get a contract?
They're going to make a movie about him, 100%. Because this is only the 3rd time that it's ever happened.
All right. So
this happened recently, once before in Chicago.
But is he on a roster?
No.
That's horrible.
Why?
Sign him up.
For what?
Give him a contract.
He's 42 years old, man.
It doesn't matter if he's 42. What's his name played until he was like 1,000?
Was he a goalie?
Marty Brodeur. Or who's the other one?
Okay. Oh, whoa. You got Marty Brodeur, and then you got
Zamboni guy.
Funny you say
Zamboni
that.
guy.
So the Hurricanes are selling jerseys. Shirt jerseys is what they call them.
That is such a snowflake term. A jersey.
You never heard of jersey?
No, and I never want to hear that term again. Hi, Kevin. My name is
Right.
James. I don't want to wear a jersey nor a shirt. I'm wearing a jersey.
A jersey is a shirt. A T-shirt.
Man.
It's a T-shirt of the jersey. You have Met jerseys. You have Jet.
No,
shirts.
I have a Mets shirt and a Mets jersey.
You don't have a shirt that has the name. It has the Met logo over the heart and the name on the back.
That's a shirt. That's a T-shirt.
But it's of the jersey, right?
No, it's just the player's name. It's just shirt.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
a Mets shirt.
No.
It's a player T-shirt.
But it has the Met logo on the chest, like their jersey would be, and on the back it has the last name and their.
What
number.
is it made of?
A T-shirt
made of
material.
It's a T-shirt. There you go.
The point is, it's a T-shirt jersey. It's a jersey. I don't give a fuck what you guys think. Either way, but they modeled the T-shirt of the jersey he wore. It's the third jersey where it spells out Canes, and it has his name on the back. The Hurricanes are splitting the funds with him.
Oh, okay.
He's getting
That's
half,
nice.
and the other half is going, I think, to charity or whatever. Something
that's
that
good.
he. So the Hurricanes aren't making any money off any of this merchandise.
Charity of what?
I don't remember what. I think it might be leukemia or some shit.
Okay, cool.
It's not going to the future Zamboni drivers of Canada?
No. So fast
It should,
forward.
though.
Fast forward.
Alcoholics and Zambonis.
Yeah. All right. But fast
What
forward.
am I doing with my life? I'm scraping ice.
I would love to see you drive a Zamboni.
Oh no, I fucked that shit up. Why in a
Dalai
fucking
Lama on a Zamboni at the Barclays. He goes right through the walls, right through the barricades, right into the car that's parked there, the Honda
right.
Fit.
Oh, it's
He just-
it's what? Not Sharky. What the fuck was his name? They named him Honky the Honda. That's what they
Oh,
called him.
that's right. It was Honk. Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, fast forward last weekend, the owners had their yearly meetings down in Florida, and they addressed, what do we do? Because the fact of the matter is, it was brought up. This guy's a diehard Toronto Maple Leafs fan.
Go.
So they're like, well,
You
what?
have to trade his team.
Essentially he had to play for the away team.
Yeah.
And they were losing. So I'll ask you. The main question is, and I'll ask you guys. Well, needless to say that they didn't.
I hadn't thought about that. Yeah,
Right.
Because he's playing against the team.
Right.
He played for a team against his childhood team.
Perfect example.
Pretty much
for you.
fucked them, and now he's famous for doing such a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the NHL the owners voted to not change the
That
rule
makes a good
because
movie.
it happens it's only happened 3 times. Right?
Shit, that makes a good movie.
Okay,
I was
right.
like Adam Sandler.
So-
Adam Sandler should play that play the role as a
Hippity
Zamboni
hippity.
driver.
Yeah, right.
He'd
So
be like
here's
war,
the
like war
question.
boy-esque.
The question is, and I'll keep it to hockey because I know you're a hockey guy, but I could bring it to baseball, whatever.
No, but bring it
All
on.
right, so we'll bring it to hockey. Let's say we're Islander fans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we're the emergency backup goalie, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say one day the Islanders are playing the, Vancouver Canucks,
Okay.
right? Because it's not like a rivalry team.
Sure.
Different conferences, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, both of Vancouver's goalies go down, and we have to suit up for the Vancouver Canucks. Would you, in good faith, play the position, or would you help your hometown favorite team since you were a little kid who's struggling, fighting for a wild card playoff spot, get an easy win? What would you do?
All right, so you just said the wild card playoff spot. That's important to me.
Essentially, they're fighting for playoff position.
Well,
Essentially, I'll rephrase it. They're fighting for.
I know
playoff
myself
position.
well enough. I love my teams. I love the Islanders and any other sport.
Would you play the position with integrity? Is essentially the question.
No question.
So you would try and save a Casey Cizikas slap shot.
Yes.
You would try and save a clap on from Johnny Boychuk
Yes.
at the point.
Yes.
You try and slew foot Cal Clutterbuck.
Kyle Clutterbuck. No, I would.
Well, you get a 2-minute penalty
I
because
would-
slew footing is bad.
I was going to say I shouldn't be doing that, but
Fuck him. Hit him in the nuts, dude.
truth is, if somebody gave me the opportunity to live out that dream, yeah, you know what? I'd have to play with integrity.
Yeah?
I have to.
Would you, Kev? Would you play out with integrity?
Okay, so let's put that to baseball. So
Perfect example. Okay, baseball.
Mets versus
Mets
the LA Dodgers,
Okay,
and
the
I was in
Mets
the
and the Dodgers.
and I was in the Dodgers, and I was the pitcher for, and I was like the pitcher for the Dodgers, right?
Okay. Would you
Well,
throw meatballs to the Mets?
Well,
so they can hit
because
bombs?
it's the Dodgers, I would throw meatballs.
Well, like I
All right,
disagree.
and that's why
I couldn't do that.
But see,
I
no,
don't-
but this is. I'm glad he brought that up
No,
because
because
you hate the Dodgers, right?
Yeah, fuck.
Okay. Let's say it's the Toronto Blue Jays, who you have no affiliation with, you have no rivalry with. It's a different conference, it's a different division, it's a different league. Would you still throw meatballs to get the Mets if you had to come in and pitch for the Toronto Maple Leafs?
Oh, so
Maple Leafs.
no. If it's the Islanders versus the Maple Leafs.
No. It's the Toronto Blue Jays
Oh,
against the
Toronto
New
Maple Leafs,
York
right.
Mets.
Yeah.
You throw meatballs.
No, fuck.
You try and win. You try to get the win.
I try to win, and I'm like, I was like, if you can't even fucking beat the Toronto Maple Leafs, then you know you
I
shouldn't even be in.
look at it this way. To me, the greatest example is that Mike Trout. Mike Trout's a Yankee fan.
Yeah.
But he goes out there with the Anaheim, Los Angeles Lakers of San Diego / whatever the hell they are nowadays.
The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
I don't. There's too many names in that goddamn city, state, whatever it is. So
California
he goes
for
out
you.
there, and you know what I like about him? He goes out there and he plays with integrity because he's like, maybe one day I'll be with you, but I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that either I'm the best or you guys regret not picking me up and spending the money.
Now I counter this. So David Ayers got.
Okay, what would you do?
Wait.
Okay.
Well, I would put a position with integrity personally.
No.
Now,
Am I
David
the-
Ayers
am I the only
got.
sellout?
Wait, David Ayers got $500 for his appearance, and he got to keep his jersey.
That's all he got?
Yeah. He's the emergency backup
No,
goaltender.
you give him more than $500.
So now,
No,
to
fuck that.
bring it back to you,
Give him a Disney
with
movie.
this Mike Trout bullshit, let's say Mike Trout only comes in and gets $500 and gets to keep his jersey, and he has to pitch against the Yankees. Or you have to come in and play goalie for the Vancouver Canucks. And what do you get? $500, and you get to keep the jersey, and you get the experience of playing against your team in the NHL.
You still play with the integrity. Just you never know what that door would open, especially if you win. You know?
I agree, 100%.
You
And
play
he
with
got the
integrity.
win. He got the win.
So he's got a movie deal. What fucking team is he signed up for? He should be playing for an NHL team.
No one's going to sign him. He's 42 years old.
That's
he had
ridiculous.
10 shots against a shitty Toronto Maple Leafs team that hasn't won the Stanley Cup since 1967 when there was 6 teams.
So then here's the real question: what happened with Matthews? He couldn't score on him.
No.
I think
Tavares couldn't score on him.
Wow.
Mitch Marner couldn't score. I don't know who scored the 2 goals. There were 2 goals scored, so I don't want to say they couldn't.
You know what the
I
bottom
think
line
Tavares
is?
scored 1, actually.
You know what the bottom line is? It's
he
simple.
had 10 shots.
Rudy.
Rudy.
I landed
He's
on
right.
that. Fuck that. I'm over that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Rudy. Exactly.
Rudy.
You could be the next Rudy.
No, it's pretty much like they're gonna make a movie on this guy. The guy could be a one-hit wonder. The guy just had a night.
Because there was a guy in Chicago like 2 years ago. He only came in for 2 minutes. I don't think he faced a shot. And everyone went nuts for him.
Music.
This guy faced 10 shots, gave up 2 goals on 10 shots.
You know what he is?
One-hit
goat.
wonder.
No, a real man. I got a question for you guys. Have you ever heard of the term priapism?
No.
What?
Priapism.
Is this some kind of art shit?
No, that's actually hilarious. Some people will look at it as art because what priapism is in the medical journal is a painful erection that just will not go away.
Oh, when you have an erection that lasts for more than 4 hours, call a doctor? Fuck that. I'm calling a nurse. son.
Well, according to that, regardless of how much relief you get, it still stays hard.
He says relief.
Relief. You know how many times you beat your meat, you're still going to stay hard, right?
Whoa.
Sometimes for numerous
fine.
hours, and now this priapism can occur in numerous cases.
Yeah,
So
tantric sex like that fucking Momo from Police does. What's his name?
Momo from
I was going to say
Palista.
fucking but you're going to bleep out the word Oh, what's his name? From the not David Bowie. Who's the other
David Carradine.
No, that
Kung
other
Fu.
fag. No, he's still alive.
Elton
From
John.
the Police.
Sting.
Yeah, Sting. Sting
Sting's
does
not-
tantric sex.
Sting's not gay.
No, but he does tantric sex.
Oh,
and
I
he's
thought you
kinda,
called-
he's kind of effeminate.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Sting. He's kind of.
Oh, I could see that. Man, listen, right now, Dalai Lama's offended because he loves Sting. I like Sting.
Don't
I
shit
like
it.
Sting too, but
Don't shit on my hero.
hey, I love R. Kelly. I'll still go see him in. Ooh, I got a question for you later. Next.
All
topic.
right,
Go
next
ahead.
topic. So here, priapism. It's a
is this shit?
it's a painful erection that just won't go away. So there's a 32-year-old guy, and he had priapism.
He's young.
All right, 32 years old,
I just spit all over. This.
and he has priapism numerous times, and they couldn't figure out why. He doesn't take pills. He doesn't have a girlfriend.
He's a porn addiction.
And he doesn't have a porn addiction.
Bullshit.
You know what the problem was? He is most likely the first ever medical case of a gentleman or a woman, a human being, having erection disorders, like nonstop, like hard,
Hard.
for one reason.
Not masturbating.
Marijuana.
He called for the plant.
Marijuana, which is normally known for contributing to erectile dysfunction, for this one unlucky guy,
Oh, see, I heard
he opened a new medical case report. He is the first ever reported case report.
I believe it.
Marijuana for this one man makes his penis is cocked mad hard for hours. Big, painful cock smoking marijuana.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
How does it make sense? Well,
Because-
Dalai Lama, go ahead.
Okay, let's is there any more details to the story? Is it a particular strain of marijuana that actually does it for him?
Well, I'm actually just trying to look into specific strains. I don't think they ever talked about it. It's cannabis, so it's natural cannabis. It was.
See, this is the problem with the media right now. They don't fucking go.
Well,
Well, was it a sativa? Was it an indica? Was it a hybrid?
Exactly.
I can keep looking. I'm
Is
sorry, I
it,
didn't
is
look
it,
into
no,
that.
no, no, but is it the CBD?
Is it Kush?
Is it the actual THC? There's a lot of ifs.
Well, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
a lot of
This is the
ifs.
funniest part because
It's a lot. There's a lot.
this guy, he's 32 now. He admitted that he had a history of using marijuana a lot, starting at the age of
Nice.
16 to 17. And then he said the issue used to happen then, but it was about 2-3 hours each time. So
when it-
2-3 hours each time. This is 16, 17. He stopped when he was 22.
Okay.
Then all of a sudden he got back into it when he was 31.
yeah, when it's legal.
and-
Wait, where does he live?
I believe he's in Canada.
Oh yeah, well, it's
So-
it's
so-
recreationally legal countrywide.
It's legal,
in
yeah.
Canada.
So what
I would
happened
smoke
is-
the shit out of it too.
So he went back into smoking weed, and before he used to get erections after smoking weed for anywhere between 2 to 4 hours. Now at the age of 32, every time he does it, every time he smokes weed, his dick gets hard for 12 and a half hours straight. And we're not like painful for 12 and a half hours.
Oh my god, that would be awful.
Does he try to even masturbate?
Well, he's tried to relieve himself
it
numerous
doesn't-
times.
yeah,
It doesn't
yeah,
go
it's-
down
it's
because of
just-
blood.
So
How
it's
many times? How many times?
Well, there was a kid in Brazil that died after like 20 times of jerking off in one day.
Oh yeah, that would suck.
There was a
He was
sh-
shooting blanks, dude.
I mean, in all reality, you know, you try 2 times, and after the second time, you're like, yeah, well, that's not gonna work, I guess, right? You know, like after it's like, you know, it's not gonna, the hard on is not gonna go down after fucking 2 times.
well, they're saying that the
It's got to be like a cardiovascular thing with, well, not cardiovascular. What would you call it with blood flow?
well, they said it comes down to. They said they had to.
At least it doesn't have anxiety.
It comes down
Comes.
to cannabinoid
Okay.
receptors.
A
right?
cannabinoid receptor.
So
yeah.
his receptor was reacting with the weed's THC,
yeah.
and that combination was stopping his penis from returning to flaccid. It was
Yeah,
a chemical
because
reaction as to where
chemical
his
reaction to the
dick
blood
was just
flow.
staying hard. Yeah,
Quick question: what nationality is he?
they don't know. They're not staying.
Is he a black guy?
They're not stating.
How dare you? How dare you assume he's a he? It could be a she. It could be a zer. You fucking sexist pig.
There's only 2 genders. Fuck
And-
you.
And
Damn
and,
straight.
and that's the craziest thing because he's
But, like,
having.
no. Actually, even that, yo, dude, if the guy has a fucking like, fucking insanely fucking big dick, so
Doesn't
like,
matter how big it is.
no, it is. Because it's inconvenience. So,
Oh, I
so like, dude, like, imagine you fucking smoke a fucking.
Well, that's
joint,
based
but
on
fuck-
stereotypes, Dalai Lama.
Imagine he's a
How
mad
dare
dick.
you?
Every time you stand, I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, dude, that's fucking. You can't function 12 hours hard on.
Yo,
You
Steve,
can't
what the
function.
hell was that?
You can't function.
You want to do that one more time?
No.
Yo, imagine he's like fucking Johnny Sims with a huge cock, and it's just like 12 hours.
My dingo.
How long would it take to get fucking lightheaded and pass out?
That's
because all the
crazy, son.
blood's flowing from your brain to your dick.
You know, back in the day, in the late 90s, it was in the New York Post. I remember reading this. There was a guy that he was an Indian dude, and he was a vendor, a hot dog and pretzel vendor. And
Yeah, I'm sure he was a hot dog vendor.
he openly
dick, dude.
he openly admitted that he would see beautiful women and he'd leave to like an alleyway or like a public restroom.
Oh no, that's
and he would
jerk off.
he'd beat off all day long, as to where he would beat off anywhere between 20 to 30 times a day.
Howard Stern.
Now it was on Howard Stern, yeah. And the funniest part was not only was he doing that, he was shooting lows and then he was
I was
shooting
gonna say, was
blanks,
he edging?
shooting loads, shooting blanks, and then shooting blood.
Oh my god!
some people do that shit.
Shoot
Well, not me.
what?
That's an old school Howard Stern thing. He showed up on the show. I was like, get out of here. It was in the New York Post too. Yeah. Yeah, he was.
Can you hear me good?
I hear you great, man.
No. Just okay. At least
Dalai Lama, have you ever shot blood before?
no.
Thank God.
I've never even pissed blood. Jesus Christ! The fuck is wrong with you fucking people?
But just imagine.
Fucking Asians, his Indian guys just beating off 30 times they come in blood.
And-
you ask him, and,
and
we're
just-
like,
just
it's
remember,
possible.
he went to-
What the fuck is wrong with you?
He went to
people?
alleyways or public restrooms, and then he went back out to sell pretzels and hot dogs.
Well, they have to by law, I think, wear gloves. So
Yeah, they have to wear gloves.
Not
Fine.
back in the late 90s.
well, it's extra flavor.
Exactly.
I don't care.
That's that extra pepper sauce.
Ooh, imagine that's what makes the halal hot sauce so hot. It's just blood.
That's what makes the dog snap.
Yeah, right?
Oh man.
I think if you ate a hot dog in the 90s at New York City hot dogs, I don't think you can get coronavirus.
No, you're immune. You're definitely immune to it if you had a hot dog in the 90s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You're pretty good.
And Dalai Lama, we all know how much you love hot dogs.
Ooh, I love a good hot
I'm
dog.
fucking so but
Ooh, subbread's real good.
Yeah, no, Sabret's the best. To me, it's the best. It's better than Nathan's. Yeah.
but
Well, I'm talking about cooking it yourself. Like if you go to Nathan's, there's no Sabret store.
I like a good boar's head hot dog, too.
That's because
pretty good
you're Jewish.
So are
Or is that
Nathan's.
Hebrew National? I don't know. They all are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hebrew National. They
That's-
mad garlicky.
That's the ballpark, Frank. I call it.
Oh,
you
they
know?
plump when you cook them.
Yeah.
Fucking Dalai Lama over here.
Dalai Lama's
Well,
always plump. So here's
You
the,
kind of look like you got a crispy skin on you.
I was born with a Christmas kid.
you do look like you've been on top
Yeah,
of Frank
right?
Pryor, man.
I feel like he's been in the sun with not enough sunblock. He had like SPF 5 on.
I wish. Shit.
He had baby oil on.
Yeah, right? He's like fucking...
Baby oil.
What's that asshole that was not George Hamilton?
Tan Mom.
No, that fucking guy who used to do the Triscuit commercials or Wheat Thins commercials, and he had the fucking... He's the famous Hollywood guy. He's like neon orange. All the
Do they
time.
even?
I was thinking George
dude,
Hamilton.
George
actually.
Hamilton. Yes.
Yo, I've been grocery shopping lately. When's the last time you see a fucking Wheatons?
Wheat Thins, I see them all the time.
Yeah.
Cracker aisle.
Them and Triscuits, right next to each
Ew,
other.
Triscuits are trash.
I love Triscuits.
Ew, what do you want to eat? Hay, you fucking animal. Ugh. Fuck Triscuits.
Nay.
Yeah, dude. Go suck some hay, you
You guys would rather have Triscuits instead? Or you guys would rather have Wheat Thins instead of Triscuits?
100%.
Wow.
Well,
Fuck you.
I haven't had it
Ugh.
in 10 years, so I wouldn't.
Oh, I want to choke down pieces of hay? No, I want a crispy fucking crunch with fucking cornmeal in it instead of some fucking bullshit hay.
Oh my goodness. Hey.
That's what gay horses eat.
But talking about a 12-hour hold on.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, bringing it back. Going full
Fuck
circle.
that.
By the way, congratulations, Dalai Lama, on the first time ever bringing it back to the subject at hand. I'm proud of you.
Hashtag bros bring it back.
Oh! He's lost.
It's all confused, and drunk.
What were you saying about a 12-hour hard-on?
Yeah, 12-hour hard on.
Yeah, suck.
So I was going to say, so we'll end it on this. We'll take your point of view. Like if it happened to you, you had a 12-hour painful hard-on. What would you do?
Masking tape.
Mask
Wait,
and
what?
tape. Mask and tape, he says.
Masking tape.
Yeah, but you had to
What?
tape
Oh, he's going to tape his dick down.
Oh, but well, masking
Ooh, that would
tape's
hurt
not going to go
so
around your
much
body.
more.
No, it's right here. Yeah, it's fine.
Will you create like a masking tape belt?
No, he'd put his dick up in his fucking
it's-
belt. He'd pull it up and tape it up.
It'll be like up to here. Just fucking tape that shit down.
And he'd put his shirt over it.
Oh man.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta wear baggy shit. You'll be fine. That's the only solution. That's the only solution I got. What were you guys thinking? I mean, what would your solution?
But what?
guys
No,
be?
but what about the pain? Like it's painful. So like you'll be
Fuck
walking
pain.
like ah.
Fuck pain. I fucking drink all
But
day.
this is dick pain. This is not just like a punch to
Yeah,
the face.
dude.
This is dick pain. It hurts, man. You ever been kicked in the balls? Like it hurts.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, but that's 12 hours.
I jumped off like 4 times one time. That was nuts. Sometimes I watch some great shit, and I'm like, damn, some fucking great shit. And I'm like, damn, maybe I should.
But why would you be masturbating if it hurt?
Yeah, how many times can
What's
you
up? Some
jerk
great
off?
fucking porn. That's
I mean, I could see you could edge.
You know
for
what
a
it is?
while,
I was
but,
so
like, how
fucking
much-
into it. I was like, let's keep going. Let's fucking keep going. That shit's fucking great. Same fucking porn too. Not even some different shit. I'm like, damn.
I like how he calls it just. I was watching the same porn.
Same shit.
So-
No, you were either watching porno or
Was it the same scene?
Same fucking scene. I was like,
Oh
damn.
my
how
lord!
many
That fucking scene.
wait, how many tentacles did the octopus have?
No tentacles. No. It was a French girl. It was foul.
Oh, you watching French? Was a
No,
little ASMR shit?
No,
Speaking in French?
No, French innocent girl. Fucking love that shit.
Ew, he had shit hairy armpits, didn't she?
She did. No,
Fucking dude.
but you know what it is? It just fucking hit that shit. It went to my eyes, and I'm like, all right, let's go.
Fucking hairy armpits
Fucking
to
do
the
it, shit.
face. So
My God.
I kind of have a question because you said, "What would you do?"
Yeah,
so,
what would you do with
No,
a
no,
12
no, no,
power?
no. Because I have a question about that. Is because if you're just trying to redirect blood flow, right? Why would he not go work out and flex? Because if you have a hard on and the blood flow is all
He's
going to your
smoking weed.
No. But hear me out for a second. If all the blood flow chemically is rushing to your dick and keeping it hard, why would you not go do a physical activity that forces blood flow to other areas? And then if you had to flex multiple areas at the same time to draw blood flow away from said area to muscles. Because essentially a dick is just a muscle.
Well, Dalai Lama just said the answer. Why Dalai Lama is he not working out?
Well, weed, and on top of that, there's so much fucking blood that went to his fucking dick.
Yeah.
Is he thinking properly?
Yeah, so but what I'm saying is if I mean, yeah, all right. I'm not trying to be like
he's in a logical state right now,
dude, go do chest day
fucking-
and just fucking rip reps, dude.
He's not trying to look up for the cure of his like erectile dick. He's like he's
But
just
after
trying
an
to-
hour, it's like,
like me, I'm like, okay, what do we gotta do? Shape my dick. we just gotta deal with this shit now. Just gotta deal with it. I got 12 hours. I gotta go somewhere. Fuck, man.
see, that would after you have sex or you jerk off or whatever you do, you shove a dick in your butt to come, whatever you do.
Yeah, all irrational because
I know.
nothing
And
happened.
once you're dumb once or twice,
Yeah.
I mean, why would you not at least do something where you move blood flow away? Because it's not like you keep creating blood immediately. It's like, why would you not?
If you blow your load twice, like, are you thinking of rational at the point?
Am I thinking of the
smoking
national
weed.
anthem? No, I think of the national anthem.
Are you
the first
thinking?
time.
Are you thinking?
kidding
Are you
me?
thinking rational?
Yeah, you're not thinking rational. If you one of the solutions, I was like, oh, my fucking
No,
dick
but
is
you never
fucking big.
woken up in the morning with a hard on. You're like,
I
fuck,
don't know,
how the
fuck
hell
it.
am I gonna pee? How am I gonna
Yeah,
pee?
you just put on the fucking best fucking porn, and you just
in the
fucking-
morning when you gotta piss?
Not best. You just fucking drunk.
No, this,
What's
no,
morning
this is what
wood?
I'm saying to you.
Wake up in the morning.
when you wake up and you got to piss, but you're fucking got a fucking half-stabbed dick in your pants.
Well, my fucking dick is like racial, so none of the blood's in my fucking brain. So what do I fucking think?
But you know you got to piss, and you can't pee with a hard on. You'll piss everywhere.
No, I don't pee with it. Why don't I jerk off? Then I fucking just.
And then you pee.
How fast do you jerk off, and how much of that jerk off is piss?
Oh no! Unfortunately, it does take long. It takes like 30, 40 minutes to jerk off. So that's a fucking.
Ladies,
the
30, 40 minutes.
The Dalai Lama's available 30, 40 minutes for him to get himself off, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, he ain't gonna eat your pussy because he ain't into that gay shit, but he will rock your world apparently. If you got real chapped hands.
When was
and-
eating pussy gay?
It's a joke.
It's a
Kev.
joke, dude.
It's a joke,
I
Kev.
love pussy.